What do we think? Is this giving Tommy Wiseau vibes? Hello! How are we liking the new hair? What do we think? Is it beautiful and luscious? Bonus points if you can figure out what I'm cosplaying. You might have seen the post. If you're coming in blind, have fun trying to guess. The water bottle is kind of a prop. If I throw it, will it help? Just waiting on Connor, so I thought I'd come on and just, this is gonna be a weird quiz. Because what we're gonna be talking about is gonna make us want to unalive. But it should also make us giggle, and should give you guys a giggle, seeing us actually dress up as these things. Thankfully, a lot of these are closet cosplays. Thankfully. But yeah, we did our Batman event yesterday for Patchwork Bear events, and it was a small turnout, but the kids there were really fun. And they really enjoyed it, and the cast did an amazing job. So we have our Star Wars one on Sunday. God, so this is like, I will never do this back-to-back thing again, because I don't know how well Star Wars is going to sell either. But if you're in Edinburgh and you've got kids, or if you're in Scotland and you've got kids who like Star Wars, please come see us on Sunday, where Connor and I are doing a Star Wars event. So he's going to be playing Qui-Gon Jinn, and I'm going to be playing Kit Fisto. And we're going to be giving the children weapons. This wig is very warm. I'm going to open a window. I should, when Connor gets here, I'll get him to take a photo of me in this getup. What a story, Mark. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Ah. Just waiting on Connor. Come back. You can come back in, I don't know. I always try and come on just so you guys know we've not forgotten about you. at 7, but the quiz won't kick off until probably near 1:15 or something. If anyone wants to chat in the meantime, we can. I do not like having this much hair. Now I know how Liz felt when she played Rapunzel. As any of you know, I keep my hair very short, so this is very strange. But this wig worked for 2 of my cosplays tonight. One of which is very appropriate that it's a wig. And if you know, you know. Please tell me someone out there has seen Samurai Cop. The cinematic masterpiece that is Samurai Cop. Because I've got a whole round on it, so it's going to be a very strange round if no one has seen it. That's your homework. Go watch some of these bad movies that we talk about. Or don't, actually, because they will take years off your life. So yeah, I think we've got, despite we're talking about really bad movies, I think we've got a good sort of base of interests, because we have we have bad video game movies, bad superhero movies, bad sort of cult classic movies. So I think hopefully we'll cover the bases of a lot of interesting stuff. I could have covered things like the Star Wars prequels, but I decided that might be a bit controversial. I might put some Phantom Menace quotes in, or some Attack of the Clones quotes in the bad movie quotes. Actually, let me write some questions while you're there. Keep me company while I write some final questions. Hi guys. I'm doing a complete the quotes round for terrible movies. There's so many just to choose from the room itself. I mean, oh dear. Oh, I need to. I'm looking at more. Does anyone have any good ideas for like really iconically bad movie quotes? Like, obviously, there's the obvious ones from like The Room and Troll 2. I think hopefully Liz is going to send some of these. But yeah, feel free to go get a cup of coffee. I just found a funny one. Oh man, these are some bangers. Oh my god, this wig is pissing me off. Oh, come on now. Looks like meat is back on the menu, boys. It's not a bad line, that's an iconic line. It does imply the existence of a menu in Mordor, though. Oh, that's probably my co-host. Bear with me, guys. Coming. Oh, hi, Mark. I've also, if you fancy, I've also got a red vest. So you can do Mark in the room if you fancy it for like a photo. Yeah, fuck it. Like, you've got the beer and everything. Like, I've just got to realize now this wig is pissing me off, but it does work for two. It does work for two of my cosplays tonight. So I was thinking, I've got a red vest in case you want it, and then I've got you a green tie, and I brought through this, which has a bit more give than the one I usually wear. Okay. But then I also brought this green tailcoat, which might have more give to it. Just in because you're trying to fit it over the turtle suit or whatever, and then I've got the glasses.
Brilliant.
if you can figure out what the hell we're talking about.
Have I missed much?
No, not at all. Alright, hang on.
I can't believe you forgot about Trolls 2.
I almost forgot about Troll 2. Like, I've remembered it now. I'm just writing down some terrible quotes, plus Liz has just sent me some, so...
Nice.
Liz might be coming later.
Oh, nice.
I was thinking of getting her to put on the green shirt and the blonde wig and being the girl from Birdemic. Just hold a coat hanger and she can... just like look up. Here they come. A bad movie is the Minecraft movie. I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I don't care for Minecraft.
Chicken Jockey?
Is it, have you seen it?
No, but that's apparently what everyone's raving about.
Fair enough.
That he calls someone a chicken jockey.
Nice.
Lava chicken, Steve's a lava chicken. How the fuck it goes?
But trust me, I have a whole round of bad video game movies.
Oh yeah, I take it you included Annihilation.
Yes, I've got a couple of questions from him. I'm just trying to look up bad, like iconically bad.
Yeah, could work with this.
Yeah.
Try the other one as well. It's a bit snug, but
Yeah. Yeah, especially like it depends if you're also wanting to put on the turtle, like.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, your turtliness. Are you not turtly enough for the turtle club? But yeah, I've got a red vest in case you want to.
If you want to just do it for the photo, I'll do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Right, what's Liz sent me? Oh, she said...
Does he wear just the vest, or is it...
Yeah,
there's
just
a
like
shirt on?
like just the vest. If you want to take the shirt off, is like
Any excuse to get me to strip club.
always.
Uns. Yeah, I just did like 5 questions on 6 things.
Nice. I've got
The last one's just miscellaneous.
Nice. I've got a kind of miscellaneous round as well.
I feel like with the cut off sleeves, it's very Mac from Always Sunny.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Who are you supposed to be? If you've not seen The Room, it's hard to explain. Right, I'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah, we.
I'm ready. Give me a what? How does Mark use clothes?
You can do the cheap, like little arms, like. But just do it like very like unenthusiastic, like just like. Like you don't want to be there. Yeah. Like you just take a photo of me as Tommy Wiseau while we
You
do
know.
it. And I'll do it with the bottle. So.
Right, that's you.
I think so. That's gonna be a funny thumbnail. Can we talk bad films now? We will. What we will do in just a second. I'm gonna kick off soon.
Yeah, you can start as
Do
well.
you want me to? Right. Okay. I'm gonna
I'm
kick.
gonna fart.
Oh. Dear me, you just mentioned it was the guy who played Shrek. Boy, howdy does he smell like it too. Right, okay. Hi, Hybrid. I think it's just you at the moment, so let's see how well you do. We're going to start with The Room. So the first question is, who is the man who created, produced, and starred in the famously bad movie The Room? So who is the man who created, produced, and starred in The Room?
In fact, just today when we were going to the fort, I let out a huge ripper in the car, and I kept the windows up.
Oh, you
She
fucking
was-
psycho.
She started like slapping me, just like, open the fucking
It is not the Rock. It is not the Rock. It is the person I'm dressed as at the moment. Let's see if we can. You don't know. How dare you be uneducated about the worst film of all time? Okay. In what year did The Room release? This is just a game of numbers. In what year did The Room release?
Was that your computer that just went hello there?
No, actually, look at one.
Oh.
2003 is correct. Did you Google that? Because I feel like you had to Google that to get that without.
No
Unless-
cheating.
Unless that was just a wild guess. Alright. Okay, yes, 2003. Okay, What is the first name of the protagonist of the movie? What is the first name of the protagonist of The Room? It does begin with a J.
Jack Sparrow.
Not Josh, not Jacob.
Not Janice.
Not Janice. Not Jonah. You're getting closer with Jonah. Not Jack.
Jamiroquai.
You okay, Mr. Turtle?
I'm fine, bro.
Well, at least we know we can do a Ninja Turtles quiz. I guess I'm fine with that. Because last time I had to rent a turtle costume, you've just got one now.
Is it what?
Oh. Okay, what's a more nicknamey term for John?
Penis.
Weirdly not a million miles away. It's also slang for something.
Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Turtle.
It's also slang in some parts of the UK for some kind of contraception. That should be your biggest clue.
Oh. Think about the real Karate Kid.
Not Jackie. How has no one got it yet?
Turtle.
What's slang for a contraception?
Turtle. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
You need a bald cap. Yay! Finally got Johnny. That should not have taken that long.
Condom Lawrence of the Cobra.
Okay. Who played Mark? Who played Mark?
Turtle.
He wrote a book about this whole movie and this whole experience, which we're going to get onto in a second. And then there was a film adaptation about that. It's so weird.
Turtle.
It's such a weird feeling. It's just a weird sight to see me being a turtle in the back. It is Greg Sestero. Okay, you have to have googled that one.
Cheating bastard.
Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Even Marsh said turtle.
Babe, you came in at the worst point. Yes, it is Greg Sestero. Well done. Question 5. What was the name of the book this actor wrote about the experience? So what is the name of the book Greg Sestero wrote? It's, you know what's sad, you're right, babe. It's not.
What's she saying?
She's saying it's not that out of the ordinary, to be honest, about the chaos that's going on.
Nope. Turtle.
So what is the name of the book that Greg Sestero wrote about the experience on The Room? Nope, not Dark Black Room. It's a different kind of movie you're watching there. It's okay. We forgive you. If you get here in time, you can do the Birdemic round and the Ben and Arthur round. Connor bought a whole turtle getup for this.
The turtle thing is for Francesca afterwards.
Oh, really? Oh, fair enough.
She loves this shit. I think she would love nothing more than a wearable pillow. It is doing wonders for my back. in fairness.
I'll do,
Turtle.
this just reminds me of when I did the Ninja Turtles quiz when we were doing the weekly one where I just kept shouting at Liz, I can't do anything, I have turtle hands. And it was just because I literally had turtle hands. You refuse to believe you didn't already own a turtle costume.
No, I've been meaning to do doing this turtle cosplay for years.
So what is the name of the book this Greg Sestero wrote about the experience? Right, we'll come back to that. Who played Greg Sestero in... Yeah, so who played Greg Sestero in the movie adaptation of this book?
Turtle.
So there was a film, then there was a book about making that film, and then that got made into a film. You all caught up? Who played Greg Sestero in that adaptation?
Nighttime. Daytime.
It probably did, despite featuring a sex pest who's just as sleazy as the original actor, if not more.
Nighttime.
Not Noah Johnson. There is a turtle man on screen, and he's very.
Turtle.
It was not a turtle. Forget the turtle. just put the turtle out your mind for a very brief fucking second. It was not Kermit the Frog. Stop just thinking of amphibians. Get off the amphibian train.
I'm a reptile.
Whatever you fucking
Have you
are.
ever seen Over the Hedge?
No. Oh my god, I have actually. That's a lie, I have.
I'm a reptile.
Got a reptile dysfunction. I knew this was going to be fucking chaos this one.
you signed up for when you asked me to do these.
I did. Okay. Who plays the titular disaster artist? So who plays the main actor of The Room, if that makes sense, in this film? It's... Everyone says you look like Jason Statham, apparently.
Oh, well.
Or at least Dara thinks you do.
Oh, it's a reality. Turtle, isn't it, mate?
No, like, this is confusing, right? So I asked you who the original actor, or the original person who made The Room was. Now I'm asking you who played that person in this movie adaptation of the book about making the original film. It's very confusing. But I'm trying not to say the answers. Hey, babe, help us out. Where is Liz when I need her?
Turtle.
It's not John Cena, for fuck's sake. How have you guys not seen this? It is Franco. It is Franco. James Franco. What bombshell does Lisa's mother Claudette drop that is never brought up again in the film? So what absolute bombshell of a fact does Lisa's mother Claudette drop on her daughter that is never brought up again or even reacted to? Correct, she definitely has cancer. And then they never talk about it for the rest of the movie. Oh dear. Question 9. What are the names of the following characters in the movie? Who is the creepy teenager who's in the protagonist's care? I think it's not clear whether he has parents around or if he's just...
I don't know about that, but...
We're talking about The Room. We're talking about the famously terrible movie The Room.
But speaking of John Cena, your hair now reminds me of one of John Cena's costumes in Ricky Stenicki.
Oh.
When he's doing his act.
No.
Who's the guy that sings "Baby I Love Your Way"? He sings,
Oh, I can't remember.
"Ooh, baby, I masturbate every day." It's just so good.
So we're doing a bad movies quiz. So if everyone could remember to share around the live and drop some likes, that'll encourage more chaos to join. Oh my god.
I had a lot of protein.
There aren't enough windows in this building.
Love the gas, Meg. Love it. Look at Peter Griffin.
I'm warm in this. Wait till I'm in the Mr. Freeze outfit. Okay, so what are the names of the following characters? The creepy teenager who's in the protagonist's care. The psychologist, their friend the psychologist, who disappears from the movie halfway through, never to be seen again. Oh, here's the thing, it's debatable. He's either never seen again, or he's simply recast and they don't bring it up or name drop him. Because there's a character who takes the place of him. This movie's fucking stupid.
Almost as stupid as George of the Jungle.
Lisa is the name of his girlfriend in the movie. Because you're tearing me apart, Lisa!
But speaking of George of the Jungle, you know what I'm tempted to say for the Star Wars event?
What?
Is that Jedi never die, they just get really big boo-boos.
He left the movie, they gave his remaining lines to an extra. Right, but is he meant to be playing the same character? I need confirmation, or is that an entirely separate character? Michelle is a character. That comes on to my next question. What is the name of the couple? What are the names of the couple who come in to have sex in Johnny's apartment, and leave their underwear behind? The guy leaves his underwear behind.
Gee, what's Johnny's last name? Sins?
Different character, but not on purpose. Fair enough. It is Denny and Peter, respectively. Correct, baby girl. That is true. Why is it... Hang on. For some reason...
Oh, is someone being naughty?
No, it's thinking Liz is being naughty when she's
right.
not. And so I'm just approving her messages. For some reason. Yes. Denny, Peter, what's the name of the couple? You got Michelle, so what's the other one? They clearly ran out of names because he wasn't that imaginative when naming this couple.
Oh, I forgot to say the gladiator outfit came.
Ooh!
Just in time for my self-tape audition.
Oh, nice.
You best believe I'm wearing it.
I need to think about who I'm going to be for Swords and Sandals.
You can borrow that. I'll be Leonidas.
That's true.
Because I don't mind having my tits out.
That's fair. And then I could also, I could do that, and I might just get one of those Camp Half-Blood t-shirts and do, Percy Jackson as well. I could just, Chris R is the drug dealer. Not Luke. Think about the male equivalent of Michelle. And it's that unimaginative. This movie has way too many fucking people. Mike is correct. There's a Mark and there's a Mike, just to keep it confusing. Okay, question 10. When someone is afraid or being chicken, what noise is made to mock them? When someone is being chicken or afraid, what noise is made to mock them? That is most definitely the sound of a chicken. You would think, Hybrid, you'd think they would make chicken noises.
They can.
I don't think the main actor knows what a chicken fucking sounds like.
The cow goes.
Yeah,
Shazoo!
I don't think. Spoiler alert! The answer to the first question was Tommy Wiseau. Cause I don't think Tommy Wiseau had one of those books growing up. Because clearly,
The rooster goes.
This is-
Keep goody keep.
honestly, he must have had that one. He must have had that one because
The monkey goes. Macaque.
they do make inexplicable bluebird noises. They go cheep 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 cheep.
The elephant goes. Thwomp.
No, they just go cheep 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 cheep, and they also do this. Rather than this, they do this very unenthusiastically. Okay, so that is. I'll go through the answers to the room, and then Connor can.
How does the chicken dance goes?
Okay, so who is the man, the genius, the artistic genius behind one of the worst movies ever made? That is Tommy Wiseau. Origins unknown. In what year did The Room release? That's 2003. Straight to hell. What was the name of the protagonist of the movie? That is Johnny. Who played Mark? That is Greg Sestero. What was the name of the book Greg Sestero wrote about this experience? That was The Disaster Artist. What game movies are going to be on the list? Video game movies? You'll have to wait and see. Because
How many rounds have you got in total?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fuck, I've only got like 4. Well, I've got 6, but they're all just 5 questions.
That's fine. Well, do you want me to run some? Do you want me to do Samurai Cop as well, and then do yours, and then we'll
I'm
spread
happy
yours?
to just do my little ones.
Oh, that's
and
fine.
Your
Yeah.
big ones.
Yeah, that's fine. You can help me present some of these ones if you want. Do you want to take the video game ones, and I'll take the superhero ones?
Sure.
On like I've got. Okay, I have a reference to one on my quote round. Resident Evil. Awesome. Yes, I need to. Could you send your questions through Facebook so I can get them on my laptop rather than my phone? The topic is bad movies, historically bad movies. So we're just finishing our first round, and that was about The Room. So I'm just gonna go through the answers. FNAF is not on my list.
From what I heard, Matthew Lillard actually did really well in that film.
Yeah, he weirdly comes up in one of my questions. And not,
Oh yeah, I remember.
and not for Scooby-Doo, sadly.
Scooby-Doo is not a terrible movie.
Especially Scooby-Doo 2. Scooby-Doo 2 is a cinematic masterpiece and a fantastic adaptation of the cartoon.
Yes, I mean,
Fight me.
yeah, Scooby-Doo singing into a toilet brush.
Frank Sinatra, which is funny
Yeah.
because that's how he got his name.
Scooby-Doo.
That's how he got his name. Fun fact. I will always try and bring up Scooby-Doo in these questions. Like that is always a task. Is no matter what the theme is, to somehow bring up Scooby-Doo.
And then
At some
anybody's
point.
going to come in and tell you how she fucking floored you in that quiz.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, Shrek 3 is not on here actually. Funnily enough. Although I might put.
You leave my franchise out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, but Shrek 3 is perfect. Like the franchise itself is sacred, but
Yeah, but there is one.
yeah, Birdemic will come up. Don't you worry. Birdemic we will cover. Anyway, where were we? In the film adaptation of The Disaster Artist, who played Greg Sestero? That's Dave Franco. And who played the titular disaster artist? That is real life sleazebag James Franco playing real life sleazebag Tommy Wiseau. What bombshell does Lisa's mother Claudette drop that is never brought up again in the movie? That she definitely has cancer. Oh my god, how did I not think of The Last Airbender when doing this? That is a good shout. I might try and do a quote from that or something.
Well, you just say like who directed it. 'cause you don't know.
Yeah, that's true. What are the names of the following characters? The creepy teenager who's in the protagonist's care, that is Denny. The psychologist, that is Peter, who disappears from the movie halfway through. And the couple who came in to have sex and leave their underwear behind, that is Mike and Michelle. And when someone is afraid, what noise is made to mock them? Cheep, 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 cheep. Oh my god, you guys are coming up with absolute bangers. I have not thought of half these movies when writing this. Jaws the Revenge is an absolute shout as well.
That's true.
I didn't. Again, Dragon Ball Z, the Evolution. That's also a terrible movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna pass it on. I'm gonna keep the wig. I'm gonna ditch the jacket, and I'm gonna get something else for my next one. Hey, one missed call wasn't that bad. Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was just boring. Rather than we're going for like historically hilarious.
Yeah, like so, like terribly bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you want to get a photo of it?
Oh, absolutely! I'm getting a photo of that. I mean, was it not the same guy who was in the Maniac Cop thing?
Oh, possibly.
He actually had a really good jawline.
Yeah,
like, enviable.
I'm gonna keep that there, and hopefully TikTok doesn't flag that as it's a fake one. I promise it's fake. TikTok once got on at me for eating jelly babies.
Oh yeah.
On the Doctor Who stream.
Anyway, moving on to my finally, the reason I'm wearing this is the Master of Disguise. I'm going to be a Master of Disguise. I'm going to be a Master of Disguise.
Don't worry, Catwoman will come up. Don't you worry. Catwoman is on my list of.
Nice. Okay, question number 1. Who plays our protagonist, Pistachio Disguise?
Is that actually the character's
Yes, yes. So how uninspired.
For fuck's sake.
You know the funniest part about the turtle outfit is that scene I think was filmed roughly around about 9/11, and he was given a really heartfelt speech about America while wearing the turtle outfit. It's so fucking.
I'm sorry, how are you gonna take anyone seriously while they're in a fucking bald cap and turtle suit?
I'm pretty sure for the behind the scenes thing, he wears this in the Doctor Strange knockoff.
Yes,
thing.
it is Dana Carvey. Sorry, yes.
Oh yeah,
right.
I forgot to give you a clue. It was
yes, Liz
it
got.
was one half of Wayne's World.
Guys, Dana Carvey. Yes, you're correct. It was Dana Carvey.
Question number 2. Which famous actor becomes one of his disguises? And I've got to say, he does a really, really good impression of this actor.
So it's Dana Carvey doing an impression. It's not like he doesn't do such a good disguise that the actor appears.
His dad does.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, his dad, who's a much superior master of disguise,
right,
actually does manage to successfully portray himself as different
right, okay,
celebrities like Jesse Ventura and Jessica Simpson.
I will be bringing up Star Wars at some point during the quotes round. Oh, sorry, this is the movie we're talking about is Master of Disguise. At the moment.
I mean, they say it's a bad film, but I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant.
Don't get me wrong, Samurai Cop's one of my favourite films of all time. It's not good though, like objectively. It's like I love the live action Thunderbirds movie. It's not good, but I grew up with it, so like I love it. But it's terrible.
Did anyone get the answer?
I'll
give you a clue. I'll do my best impression of this actor. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, that makes
Don't touch that. It's a rare shrunken head, my friend.
Yeah.
From Chieftain of Constable. Holy halapasa. Holy hada.
Oh, Plan 9 from Outer Space. That's fine. Oh man, Liz.
Did you get the?
Liz went ham. With the quotes round. I don't think we. Okay, who's Connor doing an impression of there?
Oh yeah, gotta dance. And then he actually does like the guy from Jaws as well.
That actor also appears in a film that I feel like is going to come up in this quiz. Does he not? The Adam Sandler one? Does that actor not appear in that?
Yes, keep
not Jim Carrey. Come on, guys. Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
One of the most famous movie quotes of all time.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Al Pacino is correct.
Correct, Amanda. Okay. Question number 3. What does he usually say after slapping someone? This is how the Master of Disguise normally engaged himself in combat. Is that he slaps someone. Even when he came out the womb, he was like, he started slapping the doctor, like, you slapped me, I slapped you, you slapped me. And then the training dummy turns out to be like a tiny person dressed like Mario.
Hey now, hybrid, we will not have this Paddington slander. I've actually not seen Paddington in Peru. Please tell me Paddington in Peru is not bad. The second one was so good.
I'm pretty sure it was good.
I don't know. I don't like this Paddington slander. I will be dipping for the Freddy round. Okay, fair.
What Freddy round?
The Freddy Gov.
Oh.
Liz is dipping for that one.
Why?
I don't know. Cowardice.
Boo. Right. Fuck. Oh yeah.
I know. I should
This one should be very fucking easy. Complete the quote. Am I not blank enough for the blank club?
This one should be. This should be fairly obvious, given how much he was saying the word and so how much you guys couldn't focus on my round because you were so distracted by his costume.
Yeah. The answer I have for this is pretty much just going to be my karaoke name if we're going.
Oh, nice. I was looking at going as Mr. Freeze. Nice. I was looking at going as Mr. Freeze and doing Ice Ice Baby.
Yes.
I don't have my freeze ray anymore because I gave my freeze ray away.
I bet you regret that now.
Well, I made the kid happy. Yes, turtle. Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club?
And question number 5. In the alternate ending, which famous superhero does he portray to take down the evil bad guy, Devlin Bowman, who's played by Data in Star Trek?
Oh god, yeah. Brett Spiner.
So that was, in the alternate ending, which famous superhero does he portray?
Ooh. I'm trying to think what would have been out at the time.
But we could have added in that movie thing, the superheroes round, if you have it, where Red Skull is Italian.
Mr. President, thanks. Those ones are fun.
This is what really.
I haven't got that, actually. That's a good point.
This is like really poorly delivered line. This guy pulls up to a blonde lassie and goes, "Hey, I want to fuck you up the ass." So you can stick up your own asshole. I was like, I would if I could, bitch. It's so bad.
The amount of Grand Theft Auto Captain America commits in that movie is insane. He steals everyone's car, and he's meant to be the superhero Captain America. He keeps doing it.
Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna go through the answers. Okay, so who plays protagonist Pistachio Disguise? That was Dana Carvey, famously played Garth on Wayne's World. Number 2, which famous actor becomes one of his disguises? That was Al Pacino. Number 3, what does he usually say after slapping someone? Who's your daddy? Question number 4, complete the quote. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Number 5, in the alternate ending, which famous superhero does he portray Captain America? Or did he say Capitan America?
Okay, we're gonna move on to Samurai Cop. Okay, what is the name of the titular Samurai Cop? What is the name? Yeah, this. I will warn you guys. This quiz will mostly just be Connor and I entertaining each other, like just by giggling like monkeys because. So moving it. Who is the? So what is the name of the titular Samurai Cop?
Did you know hyenas laugh when they're anxious?
Is it an anxiety thing?
I think so. Or just like when they feel.
Yeah.
Like probably when I try to take shit from lions.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew they laughed. I didn't know why exactly. It is a J name. It's not Josh.
If you were to slander against one bear called Paddington, the fucking Lion King did so much slander to hyenas.
I'll give you a clue. His last name is a member of the Paw Patrol. If that helps you at all.
Remember, I used to use that as an example when someone tried to say that Doctor Who was a kids show or Batman the Animated Series. I just say it's like it has complex things.
Yeah,
it's not fucking Paw Patrol.
No. Like, hell, even My Little Pony's got complex themes in it, like, compared to fucking Paw Patrol.
Even some of the Tinkerbell movies.
No.
Complex.
I didn't hear the question about Chevy Chase. No. What is the name of the titular samurai cop? So you've deduced that his first name begins with J, and I've given you the clue that his second name... No, thank you. Right, remember, guys, you need to organise with ahead of time if you want to co-host. I know Paw Patrol is not as bad as it gets. Trust me, I've been subjected to fucking Coco Melon. One of the children said I look like Coco Melon, and I almost threw the kid out the window. I don't advocate child abuse, but yes, it is Joe.
But if he's shouting and screaming on the bus and you do nothing, he's fair game.
Or if he compares you to the fucking Coco Melon baby.
I just remember...
It is Joe Marshall, correct.
I just remember I managed to silence a kid without so much as saying a word. Or
Jesus.
All I did was turn around and just give him like the biggest death stare and just gestured for him to shush.
Is it? This is not a lightsaber. I do have a lightsaber. This is not a lightsaber. My lightsabers are in. Oh, by the way, I got you one for Qui-Gon. It's quite small compared to the other ones, but the handle looks quite like his. So
thanks.
For the Star Wars event. So.
Speaking of which, do you have any more flyers, or was that all you could get?
I will have a look to see. I've not got many left, but because I gave quite a few. I might be able to pick some of the ones I gave to the venue up and steal those back.
You gave them to
Marchman St. Giles.
Nice.
Yeah. I put some in there.
Is there not like a bulletin board you could put on?
Yeah, there's a cafe in there as well, so hopefully that'll get. Can you show the lightsabers? Another time. I have a bunch of Star Wars content on this account. You can go see them there.
I mean, you'll probably fucking put a video of us singing karaoke.
Probably, yeah. Because we're gonna go karaokeing in Star Wars cosplays next week.
Yeah. Oh, I need to tell Katie about that actually, that she should make an actual Facebook event.
Well, to be fair, she said that at Banshees it's not starting till 11 because there's a gig on, but
fuck's sake.
I know, but Andy's doing it at Bar Salsa starting at 9, so we could go along and see Andy.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I think that's the plan, and then that sound okay to you?
I just feel like we should just do Bar Salsa then.
Yeah. You cosplay Rey. That's so cool. That's awesome.
Who do they cosplay?
They cosplay Rey from Star Wars. That's awesome, Nicole.
Nice.
I love cosplay.
Rey who?
Rey
Mysterio.
I like the character of Rey. I also like that she has a yellow lightsaber at the end. It's cool. I just don't like those movies.
I don't like her voice in the Lego movies.
Well, I've not seen those.
It's too
Ooh, Dark Rey. You should play Stingray. Ooh, that'd be cool.
I'll be Manta Ray.
Yeah, I've got Kit Fisto, which is such an obscure Jedi to choose, and also a really uncomfortable cosplay, but it's fun.
Are you even going to be able to see?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Like I'll put any of the games that involve intricate vision to anyone without a mask, but because Plo Koon and I are going to struggle on that front, but I can see through it. It's just not the most comfortable. Where was I? Oh yeah, I've completely forgotten to actually read questions.
Question number 2.
Who plays Samurai Cop? Who plays Joe Marshall in Samurai
Wait,
Cop?
does that mean it's starting at 11 tonight then?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope not. She shared the post though 4 hours ago. That was nice of her.
Yes, she did. Matt Hannon is correct. Wait, yes, Kevin James is Malka. No, yeah, Kevin James. Is it Kevin James? Paul Blart? Yes.
Oh, Paul Blart Malco.
Yeah, that is Kevin James. I doubted whether it was him or not. Anyway, why do they call him Samurai? Why do they call him Samurai?
I have to go speak Italian again.
You have to go, your planet needs you.
Did I ever show you the one of me farting getting caught on the doorbell camera?
Yeah, I think so. You set it off with that. It's funny. That's not that. The reason he's called Samurai is not because he's necessarily a samurai. That's not the reason given in the movie. It's far stupider than that. Because otherwise we wouldn't have a title. I mean, kinda. No, his name's not Sam. We've established his name is Joe Marshall. Babe, you've seen this movie. You should know why it's so iconic why they call him Samurai. What is the name of the evil gang? No, he's not Asian. He's very, very white. I turned it off halfway through because it didn't have all the iconic sex scenes in it. Where the version we were watching was the clean version. There's no point watching Samurai Cop without the really abrupt cuts.
Does the dude hang dong?
No, but like it all but like no. What was it that I was waving about earlier? Watch yourselves. So what is the evil gang called? This should be fairly easy. It was the prop I had for this character. Not the Samurai Gang, but you're close. This is your clue. Yes. Yes, correct. Katana. Okay, this is both a question and a quote. What does katana mean? What does katana mean? Honestly, I'll give you that. The literal quote is, what does katana mean? It means Japanese sword. That's that. Anyway, what is the name of the angry captain? What is the name of the angry captain? Yeah, see, you gave a far more thoughtful answer to that, Nicole, than the movie does. It's not Roy Kent. So what is the name of the angry captain? Just the last name will do.
Wait, do you want to
No, I'll give you the point for Longblade. Any actual description of what a katana is, I will give you the point. I'll give you an extra point for literally just saying it means Japanese sword. because that is the quote from the movie. Like any other long, lengthy, detailed, thoughtful explanation only awards you 1 point. Giving me the stupid answer, it gives you 2. That is not the person who plays the captain. That's one of the henchmen. Yeah, Nicole, I do not believe you didn't look that one up.
Would you like to see this funny meme?
Question 7. What movie is Samurai Cop trying to rip off? What movie is Samurai Cop trying to rip off? Think about buddy cop action movies with a white actor with long dark hair and a black sidekick. Like when you see it, Samurai Cop, you know exactly what movie it's trying its hardest to be. Not Men in Black, not Rush Hour. Neither of the leads are white in Rush Hour. Lethal Weapon. Yes, Lethal Weapon. What year was it? What year was Samurai Cop released? What year was Samurai Cop released? Earlier than that. 1991 is correct. Nicole, you're getting an alarming amount of these, so I'm guessing you've got Google up on the other tab right now. Who directed it? If you did direct it, Big Smith, I'm your biggest fan, because I fucking love this movie. Amir Shervan. Yeah, Nicole, you're definitely Googling this by now. Please don't Google. It kind of ruins the fun of this. Like...
Did you give him the whole rules thing?
I didn't. Actually, fair enough. Right, guys, from now on, don't Google, don't cheat.
Don't be an arsehole, basically.
Don't be an arsehole. It's meant to be a bit of fun. You wouldn't Google you wouldn't Google during a pub quiz. We ask you not to Google for this.
I did that one time only because I was Jack Sparrow. And pirates win by any means.
And we still bitched and whined about it. Yeah. Okay, complete the quotes. Why did you go under? Again, the stupider you go. So, what is his partner's response to why did you go under the fence? So I'm not over it. Hang on. You know, arguably the quote is stupider than that. I'll give you the next quote, and that is, "I will bring you his head." Now, these are good guesses. It's far sillier than that. I will bring you his head. Don't worry, we can, it's fine. Baby, fire away, you can do this quote. Yeah, Liz has had to be subjected to a lot of these quotes. And I will place it on your piano. I will bring you his head, and I will place it on your piano. And Captain Romer's gonna burn my ass. What is the response to Captain Romer's gonna burn my ass? Say it. Do it, babe. Say the words. Quote it properly. Right, I'll go through the... while Liz contemplates her relationship once again, I'll go through the answers. You're such a coward, babe. Okay, what is the name of the titular samurai cop? That's Joe Marshall. Who plays him? Matt Hannon. Why do they call him samurai? Because apparently he speaks fluent Japanese. He absolutely does not. Because later in the scene he goes, "Are you Fujiyama?"
Oh,
like
I wasn't even paying attention.
No.
I was watching Rhea Ripley videos. Letting my imagination run wild.
What is the name of the evil gang? Katana. What does katana mean? It means Japanese sword. What is the name of the angry captain? That is Captain Romer. What movie is Samurai Cop trying to rip off? That is Lethal Weapon. What year was it released? 1991. Who directed it? Amir Shervan. Complete the quote. Why did you go under? Because I'm an undercover cop. I will bring you his head, and I will place it on your piano. Captain Romer is going to burn my ass. He's going to burn it charcoal black. It is black. Right on. That is the actual exchange. Okay, you can do your round. I'm going to get into my Mr. Freeze. Get that.
Sure. I was, yeah, because Rhea Ripley is the closest thing we'll get to Lady D, so not that I have a shot with either of them. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is Norbit, that god-awful Eddie Murphy movie that I love for some reason. Question number 1. How many characters does Eddie Murphy play in total? And bonus points if you can tell me each of them. Let me see. 12, 9, nope.
You can sit in the chair if you like, so you're more in focus.
Total. Nope. A bit lower than 9. Lower. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Total. I said lower than 9. No. I mean, technically Jim Carrey played 2 people in Liar Liar. He did a cameo of himself as a fireman. Lower.
Yep. Did you ever see that movie, Me, Myself and Irene? Where he plays
he
plays
plays
someone with
dual
DID?
personalities. Oh, you're getting closer. Still lower. Turtle. 3 is correct. Oh yeah, guys, don't worry about the points, not about who got it first, it's if you put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Within a certain time limit.
Yeah.
Turtle. Right. So, question number 2. Who plays Norbit's 2 pimp friends? These are both, I'll give you a clue, they're both stand-up comedians. And you get bonus points if you tell me their pimp names in the film.
My milkshake brings the boys to your family. It's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours, it's you, but I have to charge.
They are compulsive and not competitive. Shit. I thought it was a... Oh, they are cumulative. I thought that said compulsive. It's hard to see in these glasses.
What kills the dinosaurs?
Turtle.
I'm gonna keep this on off. Maybe I won't. Actually, it looks pretty snazzy. It looks pretty cool.
Alright, number 3. What is the name of the strip club that the Lattimores want to build?
Everything's red in these goggles.
I've always wanted to cosplay Mr. Freeze, in fairness.
You can always borrow this.
I don't think it would fit. What's
Yeah.
that blue Power Ranger looking guy? That's Mr. Freeze.
He doesn't actually wear the goggles.
OMG, it's Beyonce. What the fuck? The same Texas. Okay, so that was, what was the name of the strip club that the Lattimores want to build? I'm gonna change one of the questions. OMG is Lady Gaga. Is there a Power Ranger movie on the list?
There isn't.
No, we could only fit so much.
This quiz is already going to be like 1,000,000 years long.
Alright, moving on. What is Rasputia's catchphrase? I'll give you a clue. Think about Joey from Friends. Yeah, it's from the Harley Quinn show. Go get him, Tiger. Nope. Is that one of Joey's things?
Don't think so.
Did you just say Doe? That's Homer Simpson. Rhea Ripley. Ha. She knows exactly what she's doing. And her intro song is fire as well.
Sorry?
Her intro song as well is
Oh,
pretty
really?
fire. Because the guy who plays... the guy who plays karaoke at Opium. Oh, for fuck's sake, no. You gotta give us an advance, guys.
Yeah.
Give me the bat march.
Give me the bad part. Give me the bad. Give me the bad.
Scaredy cat. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. And number 5, who plays Big Jack Lattimore? Who's the head of the... Waffle Run Off. What the fuck?
Why are we just quoting Homer Simpson now?
Donut. No TV, no beer make Homer go...
Go crazy?
Nope.
Don't mind if I do!
Alright, fuck it. Seeing as you guys aren't going to do this, I'm just going to go through the answers. Okay, so how many characters does Eddie Murphy play in this film? It is 3. That is Norbert, obviously, Rasputia, and Mr. Wong.
Oh god. Oh, is this a Mickey Rooney thing?
Probably.
Is this a Mickey Rooney Breakfast Activities thing?
Question number 2. Who plays Norbert's 2 pimp friends? That is Eddie Griffin and Cat Williams, who played Pope Sweet Jesus and Lord Have Mercy. They were the real stars of the show, if you ask me. What is the name of the strip club the Lattimores want to build? That is Nippolopolis. Number 4, what is Rasputin's catchphrase? It's "How you doing?" And number 5, who plays Big Jack Lattimore? That was Terry Crews. All right, and back to you.
For the superhero stinker round, I believe it is. Do you mind if I pinch the seatbelt for you? Just so I can see the questions. Right. So this came in we had this on display, this costume, for our Batman event yesterday, but it also comes in handy because I'm about to talk about bad superhero movies. And so, who played Batman in Batman and Robin? No, we haven't actually covered Smurfs.
Is that a bad movie?
I
know that.
Yeah, but not so hysterically bad. It is George Clooney is correct.
I mean, I know that Katy Perry plays Smurfette, but
Yeah. It is George Clooney.
I'm surprised she didn't go blue while in space.
What killed the dinosaurs?
Turtle.
This is a complete the quote and also well, actually no, it's not true. That's what makes this such a bad quote. But complete the quote. Yes, the Ice Age. What is the subtitle for the 4th Superman movie starring Christopher Reeve? So what is the subtitle for the 4th Superman movie starring Christopher Reeve?
Do you have a certain superpower of his in the question?
I don't actually. The Quest for Peace is correct. Okay, in terms of bad superhero movies, what time is it?
It's Morbin time.
Yep, that is exactly the answer I was looking for.
Whoops.
It's okay. It is indeed.
Fuck.
It is indeed Morbin time. I'm going to take this off for a
I
second.
don't think you were actually going to do a meme.
Many bad superhero movies are overly stuffed with villains. Which villains appeared in the following movies? So, name the 3 villains that appear in Batman and Robin. So what are the 3 villains? Can you guys hear me when I have the helmet on?
You should have to think about adding a mic to that.
It is not Riddler, Penguin... I should, actually. It's not Riddler, Penguin, and Ivy. Ivy is one of them. The Riddler is in Batman Forever. Penguin's in Batman Returns. I'm looking for the 3 villains in Batman and Robin, starring George Clooney as Batman. So Poison Ivy is one of them. Mr. Freeze is one of them, so that's another point. Nope, not Riddler, not Scarecrow. So you've got Ivy, you've got Mr. Freeze, and you've got one other character. Connor played him yesterday.
Think about a really big villain. Like, physically big.
It's not a good adaptation of this villain, but he is in the movie.
Yeah, he was played more like fucking Solomon Grundy.
Yeah. Nope, not Clayface. Not Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing's not a villain. He's just like a force of nature.
It's censoring it, is it? It is Bane, yes. That's
Bane
weird.
in the arse.
That's weird that it's censoring it. Yes, Bane is correct. Am I not seeing your answers? No, I'm not seeing your answers, babe.
Haha, you're being censored.
I don't know why you're being censored. Okay, which 3 villains appeared in Spider-Man 3? Now I'm seeing you. Now I'm seeing your answers. So which three villains appeared in Spider-Man 3? Venom, the Goblin, and Sandman is correct. 3 points. Okay, and which three villains appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 2? So which three villains appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 2? Electro is one of them. Rhino is one of them. And Harry is one of them, yes. So Harry or Green Goblin. Yep, Electro, Goblin, and Rhino. Okay, which superhero movie did Shaquille O'Neal star in?
Oh, I know this one.
Which superhero movie did famous basketball player Shaquille O'Neal? Steel is correct. Which character spun off from Daredevil into their own movie, and who played them? So which character spun off from Daredevil into their own movie, and who played them? Elektra and Jennifer Garner, yes.
But technically that makes him Shaquille tied with Michael Jai White as the first black superhero.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
because Michael Jai White played Spawn.
Oh, yeah. What was the name of the protagonist in Halle Berry's Catwoman? So what was the name of the character Halle Berry played in Catwoman?
Catwoman.
Well, yeah. But not the one you're thinking of. So what is the name of the character that Halle Berry plays, the real name of the character Halle Berry plays in Catwoman? Not Selena Kyle. Incorrect. She plays an entirely new character. For some fucking reason. It was originally going to be Michelle Pfeiffer in that movie, and it was going to be Selena Kyle. It was going to be it was meant to be in the same continuity as Batman Returns. Nope, not Felicia or Black Cat. Nope. That's a Marvel character, for one thing. Question 9. What year was the first Fantastic Four live-action film released? Listen to the question, guys. The question was, what is the real name of the Catwoman she plays? So question 9, what year was the first Fantastic Four live-action film released? Nope, none of those years are correct. You're going to hate me for the reason why. Question 10, which ensemble movie made Sean Connery quit acting? Which ensemble movie made Sean Connery quit acting? When I'm talking about Fantastic Four, I'm talking about the Roger Corman movie. Not the one with Chris Evans in it. There was one before. So I'm talking about the first Fantastic Four live action film. So which ensemble movie made Sean Connery quit acting that was adapted from a comic book? Okay, I'm going to go through those answers. Not what League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is correct. I'll go through the answers. Who played Batman and Batman and Robin? Guys, we've already told you. Stop asking to co-host. You need to organize it ahead of time. Okay, who played Batman and Robin? Sorry, who played Batman in Batman and Robin? That's George Clooney. Complete the quote. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. What is the subtitle for the 4th Superman movie starring Christopher Reeve? The Quest for Peace. What time is it? It is Morbin time. Many bad superhero movies are overly stuffed with villains. Which villains appeared in the following movies? Batman and Robin, that was Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, and Bane. Spider-Man 3 was Green Goblin, Venom, and Sandman. And Amazing Spider-Man 2 was Rhino, Green Goblin, and Electro. Which superhero movie did Shaquille O'Neal star in? That is Steel. Which character spun off from the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie into their own movie, and who played them as Elektra and Jennifer Garner? What was the name of the protagonist in Halle Berry's Catwoman? That is a new character called Patience Phillips. Question 9. You're going to hate me for this. What year was the first Fantastic Four live-action film released? That was a trick question. It never was released. It was shelved. It was never officially released. It is watchable. You can find it, but it was never released. And question 10. Which ensemble movie made Sean Connery quit acting? That was The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I told you were going to hate me for that one. Right, do you want to do another one of your rooms?
As you wish.
And then you can also, if you like, do the video game ones if you want.
I'm not arsed.
Or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Okay, no worries. I'll let you do your round.
Okay, so the next one is Son of the Mask.
Oh no, not Son of the Mask.
Question number 1. Which famous actor played Loki? And I'll give you a clue. US traitors.
Liz loves this actor.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
And he also sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire when he's hosting.
Liz is going to kick herself if she's not in the chat right now.
You see it, Johnny Vegas. Johnny Vegas was Nightcrawler and the fucking.
I kind of want to see that. But like not him.
My name's Kurt Wagner.
Yeah, he has to keep his own accent though. Babe.
John Cena. They are going to censor the last name.
Oh, they are probably going to
Oh,
censor the last name.
shit. Yeah. What games are...
You'll find out. You will find out.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just going to move on to the next question for time. What were the names of the dog and the baby, which is where how terrible this film really lies is in CGI.
It's the CGI dog and baby.
It's so fucking bad.
The baby that's like spawned from like fucking with the mask on.
The mask stays on during sex.
Apparently so. And it creates demon babies.
Mama? Mommy? Mother. Madre. That was, what are the names of the dog and the baby in the film? Oh, thanks for sharing the live, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Question number 3. Who played Odin? When will the Star Wars quote appear?
That's going to be the final round, is the quotes round. There's a lot to get through.
That's no moon. That was who played Odin in Son of the Mask. He's actually a really good actor.
I'm trying to think who it is, because like in my head it's the guy who plays Loki. Oh no, sorry, the guy who plays Odin in the You know, in the MCU ones, but it's definitely not that.
No, it's not him. Though his last name does sound a little bit like him.
Oh, I've just figured it out.
Thor's dad. Fuck off. Alright, question number 4. What does Loki turn a woman's head into at one point in the film? Now, yes, try to keep your comments relatively tame, guys. The TikTok overlords hate us for some reason.
Yeah.
Turtle. I have a fair point.
To be fair, Liz, you've come up with a lot of the same quotes I have, so let me edit this down.
Balloon. Nope. It is a body part, but it's not that, and it's definitely not that body part, so... Even though that probably would have made the film a whole lot funnier.
I've done that one.
Alright, moving on to question 5. At the beginning of the film, what does he replace the museum mask with? And this part really freaked me out as a kid. No, it's not a lung, you're thinking internal.
Turtle.
Son of the Mask. Pay attention. So what does he replace the mask at the museum with? Think about what he does to someone, like in that one movie with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta.
Oh god, oh no. I just realised what you were talking about.
Do we have any Nicolas Cage things in this?
Shockingly, I don't think we do. And that's a real oversight on my part, I must admit.
I'm going to go through the answers. Which famous actor played Loki? That was Alan Cumming. Number 2, the names of the dog and the baby were Otis and Alfie. Question number 3, it was Bob Hoskins who played Odin. Number 4, what does Loki turn a woman's head into? That was a giant nose. Makes no fucking sense. Number 5, in the beginning of the film, what does he replace the museum mask with? That was the professor's face. I just loved it how he was reacting to it. Like,
I remember that.
Oh, stop that. Stop. Where's my body? I don't like this.
Right, babe, I'm reading these quotes that you sent me, and are you trying to get us fucking banned with some of these? Jesus.
Anyway, back to you.
Back to me with video game stinkers. So I have some in the video game stinkers. I have some of the quotes that Liz has written. So I've edited the amount of the quotes around. So, is the Kill the Justice League game in there? No, it's not. Again, we're going for video game. We're going for movie adaptations of video games.
Why not you just mail me the bullet?
Yeah.
That's such a good one.
So we're going with movie adaptations of video games. So, what are the full names of Mario and Luigi in Super Mario Brothers? So, what are the full names of Mario and Luigi?
Oh, she's here. Where's that?
There is Mario Mario and Luigi Mario is correct. So I'll give you 1 point for Mario Mario and 1 point for Luigi Mario.
Was her mum a crack addict? What the fuck?
Apparently so. Question 2. Complete the quote. For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life.
It was pleasurable for me. You ever seen that Goofy Wants His Money?
No.
It's like he falls off the
No.
he falls off the balcony and onto like a pool table. It's like, Goofy, you're alive. It's like, do you know how many cliffs I've run off of? Falling onto that pool table was pleasurable for me. Oh yeah, my nipples. My little goofy teeth. It's so bad.
So complete the quote. For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life.
I have a little fact about this. The only reason that he took that role was because his kids wanted him to do it.
Yeah, and it
before he
wasn't his
died.
last film. Yeah.
Aye.
And then Dennis Hopper for the Mario movie did it so his son could buy shoes, and his son said, "Dad, I didn't need shoes that badly." That was his response. His dad doing the film. Was that. So this is a quote from Street Fighter. So it's complete the quote. For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. Finish him is from Mortal Kombat, not Street Fighter. Not to be that guy.
We may be doing a quiz on that as well
Yeah.
at some point.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Right, I'm going to move on. Who played M. Bison in Street Fighter? We were just talking about. So who played M. Bison in Street Fighter?
Can we give them a massive clue?
Yes.
Think Gomez Adams.
That's a good clue.
The best Gomez, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. My pipes are coming out with that one. Right, guys, let's get some serious answers. Come on. So, question 4. What character did Jean-Claude Van Damme play in Street Fighter? So, what character did Jean-Claude Van Damme play in Street Fighter?
For those
Oh,
that
Raul Julia is correct for
for those
who
that
played
are,
M. Bison.
for those that are in Edinburgh based, think of a shopping centre.
Oh, yeah.
It's just spelled differently.
It's not Zangief or Ryu.
I've been really tempted to cosplay Zangief.
Which one's Zangief again?
The big Russian wrestler one.
Oh, yeah.
With the mohawk.
Nope. None of those.
Because
No.
Valerie is
Not
doing
Chun-Li. Can you imagine?
Vanellope Von Sweets.
Can you imagine Jean-Claude Van Damme with Chun-Li? Yeah. You know he was meant to be the original Predator.
Yeah, Van Damme.
Yeah.
I think he looked like a fucking red lobster. did he not?
Yeah. He wanted to be able to do his moves and stuff.
Uh,
Which is fair, like, why would you hire him if you weren't going to let him do his thing?
yeah, but I mean, what alien knows
Yeah.
karate?
So what character did Jean-Claude Van Damme play in the Street Fighter movie? I'll move on. What is the terrible sequel to the first Mortal Kombat movie called?
Do you have the quote from that?
It's in Liz's quote somewhere.
Oh.
It's not Mortal Kombat. It is Annihilation. Well done.
I just remember there was a little YouTube series called Mortal Kombat Legacy, and actually had a lot of potential.
Oh. Okay. Which German director is notorious for making awful, and I mean awful, video game movies,
Oh, I know this one.
and will fight people for critiquing his movies? And I mean physically challenge them to boxing matches.
Nice.
Like,
I don't know whether to
the
like
guy's
that
a
or...
fucking unhinged. But he's admitted the reason he does it is for tax breaks. He does it for tax loopholes in Germany. But then we'll still fight people for saying his
Does
movies.
this include Resident Evil?
No, that's someone else. He did Blood Rain and Postal and... Uwe Boll is correct. Uwe Boll. Question 7. In what year did the Borderlands movie come out?
I've always wanted to cosplay Krieg the Psycho.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one that keeps shouting stuff like, I have the shiniest meat bicycle! I'm the conductor of the poop train!
That was 2024. That was a recent addition to the bad video game movie curse. Who plays the very whitewashed Prince of Persia?
I powdered my cockatiel for the ribcage slaughter. There's one part where the voice in his head says, say thank you. He just goes, nipple salad. Just close it off.
Jesus. So who plays the very whitewashed?
I really try and get
It's not Orlando Bloom. That's a good guess. It's not Orlando Bloom.
think of another pretentious actor.
Yeah. Think Zodiac. Yay, Gyllenhaal is correct. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has appeared in 2 terrible video game movies. Can you name them?
Oh yeah, for one of them, the animals had a lot more character and nuance than the fucking
Human actors. Yeah,
did.
absolutely.
Well,
Jumanji isn't a video game adaptation.
and that was actually really good.
Yeah. Jumanji's definitely not a video game adaptation. It's effectively a reboot of a series.
Yeah.
Or reboot of an old movie. Involving video games, I suppose, one could argue. But not.
It's not adapted from a video game.
Yeah, it's not
basically.
adapting. So, Rampage is one of them.
I love this. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's always good in everything he does.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, have you finished season 3 of Invincible yet?
No, I need to finish it.
Oh, it's so good.
I need to finish it.
And there's a shitload of Invincible cosplays out now,
Ooh,
including a basic Viltrumite
nice.
one, which I really want to get.
Yeah, I definitely want to get a proper Invincible one at some point. You thought Rampage was alright. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, the bit where
It's not the worst one.
the bit where George the gorilla just gives him the finger is so
yeah.
funny.
Yes, it is the one with the giant monkey.
Or when he literally does this at the end to
Yeah.
him and the
Yeah.
leading lady, that was so funny.
Look, I didn't say there wasn't funny moments. I just said objectively.
Oh yeah, it's objectively bad.
It's like there's a lot of movies on this list which are like Batman and Robin. I still have fun watching.
Oh yeah,
Like
it definitely had some.
there's some charm.
It had
to it.
like little bits of a good movie in
Yeah.
there. It was just unfortunate,
Yeah.
'Cause especially like the whole
It's not Mario.
Bruce and Alfred scenes were
Yeah.
were heart wrenching.
Yeah, apparently the Mario movie wasn't that bad. The live action ones, again,
Super Mario.
funny as fuck, but not for the right reasons. The one with Bob Hoskins, and
Yeah.
that was fun, but not for the right reasons. Not because it's a good adaptation. The two Scooby-Doo actors, I told you I was going to bring that up, Matthew Lillard and Freddie Prinze Jr. also appeared in which video game movie together? Doom is correct. When Rock Johnson appeared in Doom, that was the other one.
I still haven't finished the latest Doom game yet.
Oh, I've never played any of them. No, Five Nights at Freddy's is a good guess. Matthew Lillard's in that one, but that's not what I'm referring to. This is one where Matthew Lillard and Freddie Prinze Jr. are both in it.
It's a bit more obscure.
Yeah.
Even I've never heard of this one.
I believe it was directed by the person who made the games, and yet was still terrible somehow.
God damn it. I remember Warp Zone did a whole thing on why video games are so bad. Video game movies are so bad.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of video essays trying to break it down.
Nah, but they do like a 5-minute comedy. sketch
Oh, right.
basically.
Not Sonic.
Fuck you, Sonic's good.
Yeah.
Especially just for Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Or Dr. Eggman, whatever the fuck his name is.
Okay. What are the full names of Mario and Luigi in Super Mario Brothers? That is Mario Mario and Luigi Mario. Complete the quote. For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. Who played M. Bison in Street Fighter? That was Raul Julia. What character did Jean-Claude Van Damme play? That is Guile.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to say Guille, but no, Guile. What is the terrible sequel to the first Mortal Kombat film called? That is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Which German director is notorious for making awful video game movies? That is Uwe Boll. In what year did the Borderlands movie come out? That's 2024. Who plays the very whitewashed Prince of Persia? Jake Gyllenhaal. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has appeared in 2 terrible video game movies. Can you name them? Doom and Rampage. And the 2 Scooby-Doo actors, Matthew Lillard and Freddie Prinze Jr., also appeared in which video game movie together? That is Wing Commander. Okay, I'm going to leave the Birdemic and Sharknado and Ben Arthur ones for Liz when she gets here. I have some quotes. Do you have any more rounds to go?
Oh yeah, I've got
Oh,
like
fantastic.
3 more.
Excellent. I'll let you do those, and then we can do some quotes. We did a wrestling quiz. I have no interest in doing another one. We actually did 2 back when we were doing the weekly ones, because they were what the other hosts were into, but like neither of us are particular. I mean, you probably know more about wrestling than I do. Like,
And that's very little.
so like
I mascotted for a Viking wrestler once at Comic Con, and I fancied the shout of Rhea Ripley. That's
Yeah.
as far as I go. And apparently Ronda Rousey does it now as well.
yeah, not something I have much interest in doing another
Okay.
quiz on.
So do you want me to do all of these then?
Yeah, you can do yours, and then we can have some fun doing the quotes.
Nice. Cool. Okay. The first round will be the 4th round we're on is Jack and Jill.
Oh no, this is gonna be really painful.
Question number 1, and this is an easy one. Who portrays the titular characters?
One actor.
Yes, they are played by the same actor.
I knew
Detective Pikachu, fuck you, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
Jim Carrey, nope.
Nope.
Turtle. Adam Sandler is correct. And question number 2, which famous actor plays himself? Now think back to Master of Disguise. Paul, I am sending you message.
Is that from Liz? I'm seeing
Yeah,
that.
it's from Liz.
Okay, Liz wants to do the. I'll do the Birdemic, Sharknado, and Ben and Arthur ones. Because there's only like 10 of those altogether, and then I'll leave the quotes for her.
Okay. Danny DeVito, no. I have alternate quotes for the ones y'all used.
That's fine. I've just compiled them into a big list with the ones I wrote as well. You and I came up with a lot of the same ones.
Question number 3. What is the name of said actor's coffee in the awful advert near the end? Coffee beans, nope. For those of you who've seen the film, think about it. It's a film with this actor, and the advert is for Dunkin' Donuts. Remember when I used to go to Florida? I loved them. I loved going there.
Yep.
Can you please Jack and Jill? No, I said Dunkin' Donuts.
Babe, I swear to God, reading these quotes, you're gonna have a fun time.
Ask what the name of said actor's coffee was in the awful advert near the end. Is it not? Is it not about anymore, Liz? Right, I'm just moving on. Question number 4. Who played Jack's ex-girlfriend, Monica? I'll give you a clue. It's not played by a woman. And this actor and this guy is in a lot of Adam Sandler films.
Oh, right.
Jill is his twin sister. You fucking dipshit. It is, but there's like one in Scotland. Where in Scotland is this? But I'm going to look it up. Kevin Hart. Fuck off. When has Kevin Hart ever been in an Adam Sandler movie? Okay, so I know there's a Baskin Robbins in Edinburgh. 2 in Edinburgh. Are you guys just taking the piss now? Fuck's sake. Question number 5. Which game show host makes a cameo on the Price is Right scene? Mainly because they're the host of it. And remember, we're not talking Happy Gilmore. Kevin James is actually not a bad answer.
Yeah, actually, for once.
Drew Carey is correct.
For once, that actor is actually relevant.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Bob Barker, who was on who was in Happy Gilmore. Because that is an actually good movie. The sequel not looking so good though.
Are we making a sequel?
Yep. So, question number 1. Who portrays the titular characters? That was Adam Sandler. Liz does not Google. Fuck you, Steve.
No, Liz just has to put up with us.
Yeah.
Plus, she wrote a bunch of these questions herself, so like, her brain rot is just as bad as ours.
Question number 2. Which famous actor plays himself? That was Al Pacino. And number 3. What is the name of Al Pacino's coffee in the awful advert? That was Dunkachino. I know because I was fucking subjected to it. And now you will too. Question number 4. Who played Jack's ex-girlfriend Monica? That was David Spade. I shit you not.
I was like, it's either him, Kevin James, or Adam Sandberg.
Andy Samberg. How did we get a violation
Andy
warning?
Samberg, yeah. What?
Oh,
Come on.
Suck a queef TikTok.
For what? What did we do?
And yeah, question number 5. Which game show host makes a cameo on The Price is Right? That was Drew Carey. Alright, moving on to Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh no.
Which I actually...
I'm fearing because we just got a violation.
Was pretty funny. Okay, question number 1. What is the name of Tom Green's character?
I assume.
It's not Freddy.
Is it not? Oh.
No, that's the clue
the
you're
trick.
getting. But maybe I should remove this.
You can try it.
Maybe I should remove the next question. Jonah, nope. I'll give you a clue. Think about a really small fat pumpkin.
Guys, remember not to Google. Liz is in the chat moderating, so make sure we're not Googling.
Yoda. Fuck off. Alright. You guys should be able to get this one. Question number 2. You can put the cheese in your blank.
And yes, it's as bad as you think it is.
You can put
This isn't a case of like, oh, my mind's in the gallery, haha.
No,
that's funny.
this is genuinely a quote in the movie, so TikTok do not fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. You can put the cheese in your bum.
We're good. We're good.
Number 3, which... If I moderate... It's too fucking... Right. Question number 3. Which famous actress plays a receptionist? And I actually really like this one. I think she's a real sweetheart.
I'm trying to think.
Think about someone in the
Is
in
it
the last round who has the same. No, not Scarlett Johansson, but yeah, she also.
Are we talking SNL cast or?
Not really.
No.
Think E.T.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And she's like Rhea Ripley. Okay, this is the one and only time I'm letting you have a point for that. The girl who dated the villager in Minecraft movie.
Right,
I
guys,
don't know, I haven't seen it.
can we cool it on the Minecraft movie? I feel like every second thing is that.
I think it's both an excellent movie, but also like a really shit movie.
Oh.
It's not Jennifer Coolidge, but yeah, Stifler's mum is hot. Because every time I see her on American Pie, I need a Coolidge in my pants.
Jesus.
I'm not sorry for that. That was good. So that, think Adam Sandler movies that she's usually in. Now I'm imagining Jennifer Coolidge in E.T. Oh. Wow. She basically just talks like a female Owen Wilson, if you think about it.
It's true.
Well, we need a fucking name. I don't care if she dated the Minecraft villager. You're not getting the point unless you give me her name.
Am I allowed to guess?
Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge was in the Minecraft movie, holy shit.
Huh?
But, you know what, fuck it, Paul, you do it.
Drew Barrymore?
Correct. 1 point to Paul. Question number 4, and this should be an easy one. What song does Gord play on the piano? Or what does he sing while on the piano? So that reminds me, this is related, so I'm going to show you this, Paul. If I can
Oh
find it.
no, that's always a bad sign. Piano Man.
See, Anthem's family. I know what, I'm going to look it up on YouTube instead.
Proper fuck's sake. Jesus. Why would anyone rig that up?
I don't know, but I'm so glad they did,
Oh.
because it's too funny. Alright, and question number 5. Which basketball player plays himself? And this should be a very fucking easy one, even if you haven't seen the movie. Think like really famous basketball players who've been in comedy movies. LeBron James? No. It's also not Michael Jordan either. I'm gonna go through the answers. So what is the name of Tom Green's character? That is Gord Brody. Question number 2, complete the quote. You can put the cheese in your bum. Famous actress who plays a receptionist, that is Drew Barrymore. What does Gord sing while playing the piano? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Question number 5, which basketball player played himself? That was Shaquille O'Neal. Is there any more? Should I just go into my last round?
I've got Birdemic and then the coach round to do, so do you want to do your miscellaneous one?
Alright. Question number 1.
What's the girl's name?
And I appreciate what I'm pretty sure you did there. Yeah. Question number 1. Which famous prop comedian starred in Chairman of the
I
Board?
forgot that one even existed.
Yeah, basically is just this.
Like, is there such a thing as a prop comedian other than him? Tommy Cooper, maybe. But
Yeah, and I'll give you a clue. He looked a lot like Paul in our Wicked round.
oh yeah, Katie kept calling me this in the carrier.
In fairness, it was me that pointed it out.
Yeah. That's what I get for expressing myself.
I mean, when I dressed up as Freddie Mercury in that from Break Free,
Yeah.
the music video, I got called a challenging wank.
Again, challenging, not impossible.
James chose for basketball that one time, or am I delusional? I mean, you are delusional, but
What was she talking about?
if James chose for
Oh.
basketball that one time. Question number 2. Who directed all the spoof films, such as Epic Movie,
That's such a good question.
Disaster Movie, Meet the Spartans, Scary Movie, which is like their only good one,
Yeah, I'm actually trying to remember what their names are.
and Vampires Suck.
God, they did so many of those. Who let them keep doing it?
I know, but I think they're brothers. I mean, they have separate last names, so I don't know. Question number
Oh, I just
3.
remembered the names.
Which awful movie practically ended Mike Myers' career until Shrek 5 was coming out?
Weirdly, it's not Cat in the Hat.
I mean, that is a good film if you're drunk.
You have to be apocalyptically drunk.
The Love Guru is correct, Liz. Question number 4. In Little Nicky, which famous director makes a cameo as a preacher? A blind preacher that can sense Nicky's evilness. Shrek 4. No, it's not a Shrek movie. Werner Herzog. Nope. That's a bit too obscure. Watch bro glasses go flying. Helicopter, helicopter. The director. Nope. Smart arse. And here, this one's going to be worth 10 points. Question number 5. Which of the films that had their own round has the lowest percentage on Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh man. So
I'm
what,
gonna
what,
wait,
have we
wait.
got- what have we covered? Master of Disguise.
Yeah, so you've got a choice between Master of Disguise, Norbit, Son of the Mask, Jack and Jill, and Freddy Got Fingered. Which one has the lowest rating? I'll give you a big fucking clue.
Really? That actually surprises me that it's that one. It surprises me it's that one and not.
I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me which of the spoof movies matches it. So 20 points overall.
Ooh.
I am giving you guys a huge clue here. Paul also has a chance.
I'm gonna guess. Oh, can I guess the spoof movie?
Yes, you may.
Disaster movie?
That is correct. His disaster movie. It has 1%.
Oh my god. I was between that and Epic Movie, but I think Epic Movie did better.
It did. Although I still have the ending song of Disaster Movie stuck in my head on a loop.
I'm just gonna go get my
I'm
fridge.
fucking Matt Damon.
Just gonna get-
She's fucking Hannah Montana. I can't. I get stares dead-eyed into the little camera. Yeah, have a think about I Am the Clue. Liz. So that I'm gonna go through the answers. So, which prop comedian starred and chairman of the board? That was Carrot Top, aka Paul's Doc Woodspin. In fairness, it was very good, like especially for like theatrical standard. It was still pretty good.
Hang on, I'm trying to...
Earthquake.
Sorry, I'm trying to charge my phone and prop it up at the same time. Hang on. Ah! Got a light in the way, hang on. Bear with me. 15. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
Yeah, I'll just go through the answers anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Apologies for the motion sickness.
question number 2: who directed all the spoof? Well, not all the spoof films, but all the really bad ones, except for Scary Movie. That was Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer. Number 3, which awful film practically ended Mike Myers' career? It was Love Guru. In Little Nicky, which famous director makes a cameo as a preacher? That was Quentin Tarantino.
Oh.
And number 5, which of these films has the lowest percentage on Rotten Tomatoes? That was Master of Disguise.
Jesus.
Surprisingly, Jack and Jill was 3%.
Yeah.
I think Norbit was 9.
Which means
Some of the Mask was
someone...
like 5 or 6.
Which means some psychopath out there went, yeah, I had a good time with that.
So I'm going to look up the Freddy Got Fingered rating. Yeah, Freddy Got Fingered got 12%.
That means 12% of people went, I had a good time with that.
All I can think of is the Family Guy cutaway where Tom Green is literally just sucking on a cow's udder
it's like,
while wearing a tutu.
yeah, it's like, do people like me here? Can I stop?
Or maybe they enjoy it like we enjoy the room.
They must do. That's the only explanation. Right, I'm gonna do a couple of a quick round about Birdemic, a couple of questions about Sharknado, and then Ben and Arthur, which is a weird, really low budget movie that low budget is that's terrifying. You look like some cartoon scientist.
I look like a mole man.
You do.
Or some sort of.
You do look like you're.
Some sort of doctor.
Yeah,
Dr. Turtle.
It did look very Mole Man from Fantastic Four. What are you guys cosplaying as? I am currently dressed as Mr. Freeze. I have the helmet here, but it was getting very uncomfortable to wear. And Connor is dressed as Dana Carvey from Master of Disguise, because we're doing a terrible movies round. Earlier I was dressed as Tommy Wiseau and then Samurai Cop. So, what is the full movie title to Birdemic? What is the full movie title to Birdemic?
Some people call me fat, but I just ignore them because I know I'm bigger than that. That is so terrible. Oh, did I ever tell you this joke about why you should never buy pants from Ukraine?
Why?
Because Chernobyl fall off. That's like a proper dad joke.
Birdemic, Shock and Terror. Of course you got that, Liz. Which good movie is Birdemic inspired by? Which good movie is it inspired by?
I think I have a clue. Can I give the name of the director?
Yes.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Correct. Alfred Hitchcock. It's not Cars. Not Rebecca. Liz is just being a wise ass now. Think about what the enemy of the movie is. That will give you your answer.
Another bird.
It is the birds. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. How many Birdemic movies have there actually been?
Have there been more than Sharknado movies?
No, there haven't. That is also a question I have on here. So how many of those have been? How many? There are 3. What famous weapon is used to fend off the birds?
The Master Sword.
Okay, I'll get you to do your question once I've done mine, Liz. What famous weapon is used to fend off the birds? And weapon is in air quotes. What famous weapon?
My penis.
Honestly, it would be more effective.
Hmm. Well, I mean, unless you count like statue penises as weapons.
Not fist.
Well, is it a sword?
No.
Oh, 'cause I was going to take the piss and say Excalibur, but I was
No.
afraid that would actually be the correct answer. Is it another bird?
No. Wow. You just got burned by putting your elbow in the chair. Like you said your cock. Liz went, no, thicker than that.
I already roasted myself, in fairness, because I said that my body is like the statue of David, tiny cock and everything. No, wait, is it a play on words like the two birds?
No, that would be clever. That's far more clever than this movie is, sadly.
Or like to quote Family Guy, small birds, really big stove.
Yeah, exactly. Question 5. Who is the main actress?
I'm guessing it's not the same actress from Sharknado.
It's not, no.
Fuck.
Sadly. What's really cool is when Corridor Crew, the VFX artist, went back and like redid the VFX just for a project, she actually came in and refilmed some scenes for their project, which is really cool. Like she like years later, like she was like, she actually got involved so they could give. I don't remember, but she smiles literally so much. She does.
Hillary Clinton.
Okay, do you want to do your Birdemic question, babe? And then I'll go through the answers to those ones. Okay, what famous actor is technically in the credits and why? Well, I don't know this. So, what famous actor is technically in the credits and why? Is this going to be like his picture was shown? Or like...
He was in a movie that was being played
Yeah.
in this movie.
I feel like it's going to be something like that. Or he voiced one of the birds. I don't fucking... Like, is it going to be that stupid? Something like that. Someone... I don't know, someone pleasures themselves to a picture of them. I don't fucking know. John Cena, because I can't see him, so he might still be in the movie. I'm getting close by, so I'll answer in person. Okay. I'll move on. I'll give you some time. So I won't go through the answers just yet for Birdemic. I'll move on to Sharknado. There's only 2 Sharknado questions. How many Sharknado movies are there? Hi, Stuart. How many Sharknado movies are there? There are more than that, alarmingly. More than 5, even. Less than 10. Less than 8. I love these questions that are just literally numbers games. 6 is correct. There are 6 of them. Who plays April Wexler? So who's the main actress in the Sharknado movies? Tara Reid is correct. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the Ben and Arthur rounds. This is something that Liz exposed me to. What year did the movie release? Release is a generous term, I think, for this one. So, what year did Ben and Arthur release? Slightly earlier than 2004. Question 9. What is Ben and Arthur about? Describe the plot, if one can. Your guess is as good as mine. Fair. Question 10. How does the religious brother attempt to unalive the gays?
Putting chemicals in the water.
It's funny you should mention water. It's dumber than that, but there is water involved. Oh.
Yeah, he could test it out on the frogs first.
Again, you're weirdly close.
Fuck.
Liz will know this because I had a fucking pissy fit of this. And said something really weird. I will tell you after I tell you the answer. He tapes holy water to their door and assumes that they will drink it because he seems to think that gay people are either hamsters or vampires, or vampire hamsters.
Okay.
That is the logic of this movie.
Fucking hell. Turtle.
Hang on, I'll be back in a second.
Turtle. 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 Said the Turtle King. Oh, fucking hell. How many people are on this channel? Oh, 3. Turtle Flash.
But no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll feel so empty without me. Hey guys.
I had a funny idea if you want to do it. I put out that green shirt and the blonde wig in case you want to do the girl from Birdemic. Just for the thumbnail?
Maybe for the thumbnail.
Maybe for the thumbnail. That's
Maybe. I am off duty. Stop putting me in
Shan't.
face.
Anyway, right. Do you I'll go through my Birdemic on Sharknado and Ben and Arthur.
Are those all the questions that you had for Ben and Arthur?
Yeah, I didn't do many because I felt like that was gonna drag. Like no one's seen that, babe.
Okay. okay.
I had to bring it to you. Literally no one.
No, it's okay. I have quotes on my quote list that nobody has seen.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, I think we're just talking to ourselves. If you are in the
there
chat,
are
sound
3
off. We'd love to hear from
Yeah,
you.
honestly, the engagement has been weirdly good tonight for what chaotic nonsense
Except
we're talking
that
about.
one gentleman who thought I was cheating, even though I did not write any questions for this one.
Ugh.
I just live amongst you idiots.
Yeah.
I love you, but
You have become one of us.
One of us.
Google gobble,
Google
Google
gobble.
gobble. Which is a great movie that everyone assumes is a bad movie.
What is it?
Freaks.
Oh, yeah.
Your name is now Sharkbait.
Wahaha.
Sharkbait. Wow.
Okay, what is the full movie title? That's Birdemic, Shock and Terror.
Big.
Which good movie is it inspired by? That is Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. How many Birdemic movies are there? There are 3. No, I have not seen them all.
My question. When is my question?
Yours will be at the end of this.
Okay,
Little
cool,
bit.
cool, cool.
What famous weapon is used to fend off the birds? That is a coat hanger.
Liz, I stuck up for you. You did, Fig, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm so grateful.
That's hybrid, by the way.
Hi, hey, Hybrid. You sure did stand up for me. I'm genuinely very grateful. You had me crying on the bus.
Who is the main actress? Whitney Moore, who reprised her role for a Corridor Crew video, which was really cool.
Is that the Birdemic? Don't you forget bit song?
No, that they were like touching up the VFX and adding new CGI birds into it to improve the VFX, and they happened to know the actress, so they just brought her back to like kill a giant Balrog bird.
As you do on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Is that my question then?
Yeah.
So, what famous actor is technically in the credits and why? It is Tippi Hedren of The Birds fame, because they are playing another one of her movies in the background in the hotel.
That makes sense.
And because since she's from the original Birds movie, they wanted to legitimize it. By the way, do you know how one of the ways that this gentleman advertised this movie?
What, me?
No,
Oh.
the director of Birdemic.
Is it like Sylvester Crystal in Star Wars?
Not quite. Also, we should have done Megan is Missing. We
What the
really
fuck's Megan is Missing?
It's a really bad found footage horror movie.
Oh.
About the perils of the internet.
Oh. Nice.
Anyway, the way that no worries, Hybrid. The way they will that one of the ways he advertised it was by writing Birdemic on the side of his car and driving around. Also he spelled it wrong. So it was Birdemic.
I mean, maybe we should try just misspelling our events and driving around a vehicle with the bonnet.
Patchwork Bear.
Yeah. Patchwork.
Patchwork Bear.
Patchwork bar.
Patchwork beer.
Yeah, patchwork beer. Okay. How many Sharknado movies are there? There are 6 of those.
Actual Tornado Country doesn't have that many.
Who plays April Wexler? That is Tara Reid. What year did the movie release? That is 2002. What is Ben and Arthur about? Sorry, this is about Ben and Arthur now. Ben and Arthur. What is it about? A gay couple facing opposition by a murderous religious fanatical brother.
And also the government.
And also the government. And how does the brother attempt to unalive them? It sellotapes a bottle of holy water to the wall, thinking that they're vampire hamsters.
You want to hear something sad?
That you would drink that?
You want to hear something even sadder?
What?
Well, you're not wrong, but it would not cure the asexuality because I am the one that the church is probably fine with. So until they're not.
Yeah.
Until they force me to get married and then they're not fine with it
You're not
anymore.
fine.
Anyway,
Yeah, you ain't fucking safe.
the reason so the actor Mike Harbush who played the brother. First of all, so obviously a twink. Second,
Yeah, that is what's funny about it.
second, he was a spicy actor, and he thought that he was a gay spicy actor. He thought that this film was going to help him break into legitimate acting,
Oh, honey.
and he had to go back.
I thought you were going to say he thought it was porn he was doing in this film.
No,
And I was like, that would be even sadder. He was like, well, so when do I get to do a blowjob? So, no, buddy.
it's okay, buddy. You don't have. But he
It's
thought
not
that this was
samurai
gonna. He thought that this was like a step into. Hey, welcome back, Hybrid. He thought this was a step into legitimate acting, and then the movie was what it was, and then he went. he resumed his stage name of Mike Bush and went back to his original career.
Oh, honey. I wish him all the luck.
I hope he's okay. But a cute story that I've already told you, but I'm going to tell you. We have to show you Ben and Arthur also.
It looks like it's filmed on like a
potato.
camcorder. Like,
It looks like it's filmed. It looks like remember
it looks like
Turtles?
it looks like a home movie. It doesn't look like a movie. It looks like
Which
a
is
home
hilarious because half of the shaky, uneven shots have a tripod in the background. But it's really cute because the guy Sam Ravitch, he just wanted to make a movie about something he was passionate
movie.
about,
Yeah.
and he was super like excited, and he's just
You can tell, like, that's what I mean. It feels like a home movie, and I mean that as an insult, but I also mean it as a compliment of, like, it feels like someone's passion project they made at university.
like the character that he plays is an ass,
Yeah.
but the real guy Sam Ravitch. Like, somebody, like, at some point he was in an interview, and somebody was like, there was a guy in Germany who said that this was literally the worst thing ever put to film. And his response was, oh my god, my film made it to Germany?
That's so good. Right, do you want to do your quotes round?
Yes, can we go to the next quiz? I'm sorry,
Okay,
Hybrid.
So
I'm
what I've done is
squirrel-braining.
I've made it a complete the quote one as well, so the yellow is
Mm-hmm.
what you need them to say. And then, you get a point for completing the quote, and you'll get a point for telling us what movie the quote is from.
I'd rather just do...
What?
Nobody's gonna know it. Okay.
Try it.
I will.
Try it, because I think this will be funny.
Also,
I'll do it.
son
Yeah.
of a bitch is not part of that quote. That's just in the...
No, it is.
That's
no, it
just
isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, it
that's
isn't.
just Dean Winchester.
No, babe, he says it twice. I'm intimately familiar with the room.
So am I. Okay, you don't need to hear or domestic
They say the same quote twice, and on the second time he finishes it with "son of a bitch."
Okay. I will start the quotes, and if you can finish them, so much the better. They're eating her! And then they're gonna eat me!
Wait, did they have to finish the quote?
They have to
or
finish
guess
the quote.
Yeah, but I
Or do
extended
they have
it.
to guess the movie?
Well, and guess the movie.
Mhm.
I give you a clue. Can I give them a clue?
Tasty. Nope. Okay, Connor, you go for it.
All right.
You can put the quote.
The villain, the bad guys of this movie is literally just gobbling backwards.
Yeah, Nilbugs.
Oh.
Okay, give us the quote again.
Okay, do I give the whole one?
Yeah.
I'll give them a chance to finish, then I'll give the whole one
Okay.
then. Okay. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me!
Oh my god!
I'm literally the only one wearing glasses.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, did not like insects crawling on his face?
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well? Oh.
Those were the... Are we moving on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so first, to complete the quote.
I think we should just play this,
Yeah,
round as
leave
well.
your stupid comments
I don't think Hybrid's in this one.
Down below.
Maybe.
in the drop box.
Here's the thing, I'm almost certain he does say son of a bitch in the movie.
In the next video.
Alright, I think we're just gonna sit here gaslighting each other.
Anyway. Leave your stupid comments in your pocket, son of a bitch.
Yeah, leave your stupid comments in your pocket and possibly son of a bitch.
Yeah. Maybe that's just the way it is in the song.
I
but
think that's what it is it's just the way
maybe.
of the song.
Maybe I'm sure he says it, but anyway.
He does say son of a bitch, just not then.
Okay.
I mean, I'll give you an excuse to watch The Room again.
Yeah, exactly. We need to, fair enough. Anyway, the answer
Alright.
is leave your stupid comments in your pocket. And that is the room.
Yeah. Oh, are we not giving them the answers?
No, we are.
At the end?
We'll just do it. We'll
Alright.
just rattle through it.
Alright, so the iconic. I don't like sand.
Hybrid, you'll get this one. You'll know this one.
If you don't get this hybrid, I'm going to come through the screen like the ring and slap you. And say who's your daddy.
That there was callback humor to one of Connor's previous questions.
That one I was there for.
And then the training dummy just says in the most robot voice, I'm your daddy, I'm your daddy,
We
I'm your
got
daddy.
we got a restriction, but not for the Freddy Got Fingered round for some reason.
What did we get the
I
restriction?
don't know.
Well, I'm about to get you another one.
It's
Oh,
TikTok, nothing makes sense.
It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Correct.
Correct.
Hybrid.
What's the movie?
And I want the specific one. not just the franchise.
Babe, I'm sorry.
For what?
I don't know. Being difficult, I guess?
No, it's okay.
Am I being difficult?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
You don't know the
Okay.
movie. How do you know the quote, but you don't know the movie? That's
Because
wrong.
it's a meme.
Attack of the Clones.
I have two more quotes that I thought of on the way here I might hit up.
Okay.
But I'm
Go
not,
for
because they're both very short, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, do a complete that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do bonus quote number 1 right now, just before I forget. You like bubbles?
Why does that sound so familiar?
I'll tell you what. Because it sounds like you like jazz, but it's not you like jazz.
Anyone who says B movie is a bad film can get to fuck.
It is 6 movies stitched together. It can't decide on a fucking through line
Also,
plot.
there's
to save its life.
there's a book that is a spicy version of that.
Yeah.
Because
it was-
it's called-
did Barry and Vanessa actually get on?
It was a Star Wars one.
Because that was very much implied.
Yeah,
it was
it's-
Attack of the Clones.
The book is called Bad Behavior,
Okay, what?
and his honey is
Okay, who likes bubbles? What?
that's from Oogie Loves Big Balloon Adventure, which is a terrible children's movie.
Is that the animated racist version of Up?
No,
Oh,
but there
Can we
is
see that?
there is
because
kind
that exists.
but there is something kind of racist in that movie.
Oh, because
She just
Oh
walks
my
up to
God.
this like I can talk to animals. Let's see if I can talk to this llama. And she walks up to this llama and just starts screaming llama 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 at her. And the llama responds with, I do speak English.
Jesus, there was like a racist like rip off of Up. Someone just fully like just I'm not even gonna repeat it just starts making like really racist like noises at the Asian kid.
Oh my god.
It is so fucking bad.
What's another? Okay. I'll go back to the list for now.
I don't like the B movie. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the B movie either.
Boo! Fuck the
Don't you
both.
mean
Fuck
B?
you both.
There is no way out of here. It'll be dark soon. Finish the quote if you can.
This is a deep cut one. I saw this and was like, I've not seen this. I know what I know what it's from.
This is a famous bad movie.
Yeah, I know. It's like filmed on a 1970s potato.
Yeah.
Like not even a modern potato,
It's,
but like a potato that's been in the cupboard for a while.
it's growing eyes.
Wait, is this one of the quotes? Garbage Day!
No,
No.
but it should be.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Silent Night, Deadly
Yeah.
Night Part 2.
I was gonna add it and then you just said that.
Oops.
It's okay. Have you seen these quotes that
I've seen most
no.
of them.
No, did you see
Oh,
the list?
I haven't seen the list, no.
Because one of them is okay.
Oh, I was joking.
Okay, this one is real.
Is that the one that's gonna get us banned?
One of the ones that's gonna get.
Oh, okay, what was the quote again?
I'll do the full quote now.
Yeah.
There is no way out of here. It'll be dark soon. There is no way out of here.
Just repeat.
I've never heard of most of these, except for that one.
Sadly, I'm chronically online, so I have.
And that one.
I've heard of a lot. Obviously, I heard of a lot.
Well, the one I told you about the random guy that pulls up to the blonde girl. Hey, I wanna fuck
Guys,
you.
are you watching the?
It's like, hey,
Yeah.
I wanna fuck you up the ass, and the girl just says,
You told me this one.
you can stick it up. Oh, you were watching for that.
I was watching for that.
Nice.
It's bedtime. Whose bedtime? It should be our bedtime, but it's not.
Or the one that just in the school just goes, hey, Jesus man. Just no context.
Okay, right, let's rattle through these.
No, the finish is not. It's bad time. Do we want to let them guess? Do we still want to let them guess?
You have time to guess, Hybrid. You like.
I'll give you this one. We'll move on to the next quote.
We're just gonna play along.
Because I know most of these.
Yeah,
Because
like-
they don't know a lot of these.
Connor and I are just gonna play along as well.
That is a good guess for how it's finished. The whole quote is, there is no way out of here. It'll be dark soon. There is no way out of here. And that's from Manos, The Hands of Fate.
Which again is filmed on a potato
Yeah.
from the 1970s. I don't actually know how old that movie is, but it looks 70s.
Hello, collection of emojis.
Ah,
And number 5. First, I'm gonna let you finish. Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
It gets hard.
That's not, this. Is this a bad movie though?
No, it's just a
No.
really
Then
bad.
what's it doing here?
It's a bad quote.
It's a
It's
terrible
bad line.
quote, and it's a like I know
It's a really, really bad
I thought
line.
this was a bad movie, not a bad movie.
it is, but like this one's such an atrocious line. It came up on the lists
Okay.
of like famously bad movie quotes.
Alright. I went famous bad movies.
Yes, so did
and then
I.
found
So did I
quotes.
for most of them, but this one is.
It goes rotten. That's a great idea. That is what happens. So who won? Okay.
Give us the full. Oh well, let us
Yeah.
complete.
It moves lily pads.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
Same thing that happens to everything else,
Exactly.
and that is
It's
from the first
X-Men.
X-Men film.
The first. Okay. Next one is It's turkey time. Finish if you can.
Gobble gobble.
Yes.
Yes.
From Geely.
Yes.
Wow. I thought that was
also
a,
considered one of the worst movies ever.
I thought that was a guess. I thought that was a guess.
No, yeah, it is indeed.
It is indeed turkey time.
Oh my god. Okay, next one. Somehow.
I know. Fuck.
I
Palpatine
was gonna
returned.
Yeah.
Palpatine returned.
It is
How
Palpatine.
dare they make Oscar Isaac say that?
I like to believe that Oscar Isaac, like that Finn and what's Oscar Isaac's character called?
Poe.
Oh,
Poe aren't in these movies because they're like off having a lovely gay old time in
Yeah.
whatever the space equivalent of Tuscany is. They're just having a lovely gay vacation
Yeah.
in space Tuscany.
Oh dear.
Hybrid, are you all right?
Repeat it, please. Oh, we already did it. It's fine.
No worries. I'll
was-
repeat it for you anyway. The first word is the quote is somehow Palpatine returned.
That was it. That was. We're just entertaining. Sorry, Hybrid. We're kind of entertaining ourselves at the moment.
Skywalker wasn't the only thing rising when I saw Dark Ray.
My
I wa-
insurance
I-
premiums.
I watched a lot of the Pete Holmes show.
All right. Next one is what are we? Some kind of.
I know this one, and I'm not even sure if we should say it on TikTok.
It's Jason Statham.
Right, this is a point. Can you say this word without getting it censored? Probably not.
In a turtle, Jason Statham in a turtle costume.
It is Jason Statham in a turtle costume.
Cowabunga.
All right. Shall I complete the line? What are we? Are we some kind of
Suicide
sewer
Squad?
slide squad?
And that is from.
Sewer slide squad.
I was gonna say Sue 3 aside.
Yeah.
And remember, okay, number 9. And remember, future events such as these.
I know. I can
Will
remember.
happen again.
Kinda.
You're not.
I know it. This is Plan 9 from Outer Space, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's. So
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't watched any movies except Cars. That's okay. We're still happy to have you.
Say the quote again.
And remember, future events such as these
Shall affect you in the future.
will affect you in the future from Plan 9 from Outer
I
Space.
was gonna say something really bad.
You know what kills me? The line right before that is very. Does it finish at Tesco? Yes. The line right before it is, "We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I will spend the rest of our lives."
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of, it's like a little bit of a high idea, but it's a good line.
Yeah.
It's also the first line in the movie after "Greetings, mortals,"
Yeah.
and then everything else is more on
This is
par
like
with.
this was like Ed Wood, like an old black and white movie. It's like
There were
it's like
The-
notoriously bad.
the spaceships were pie pans on strings, unpainted pie pans on strings.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Wow, that was a great movie. I'm trying to deliver these as they
Yeah.
do in the films.
I sure hope I never have to see it again.
Can I get everyone in the room's favorite movie or a movie they love?
Was that a...
That was that's Dara.
My favourite movie of all time is Shawshank Redemption.
And, oh, by the way, Hybrid, that is perfectly fine. I've spent all day half asleep.
What's everyone's favourite objectively bad movie? Because mine's definitely Samurai Cop.
Showgirls.
I mean, mine's pretty
Yeah,
obvious.
yeah.
Mine is Showgirls.
Yeah, fair.
That movie is
behind the
insane.
green door.
And my favorite good movie, or one of my favorite good movies, is Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
What's your favourite?
Princess Bride.
Oh, nice. That's a good shout.
Alright, so the full quote is, "Wow, that was a great movie. An inconvenient truth."
Is this the
Birdemic.
one that's gonna get us?
No,
Oh.
this is Birdemic.
Oh, will you finger my bum?
No. Favorite Disney movie. Okay, we know what yours is.
Tangled.
Fuck.
That's not a Disney movie.
That's the antithesis of a Disney movie. You've been going on the Triple X parodies again.
Come back to me.
It's a toss-up between Mulan and OG Snow White.
Mm.
And I have a soft spot for OG
I thought-
Snow White because I played her in Into the Woods when I was a freshman in college.
I thought you were going
Ooh,
to say
nice.
Beauty and the Beast because you have the costume.
Beauty and the Beast is also a good one. Alright. This next one, we're gonna have to... This is one of the ones that might get us in trouble. So, get ready. Man, everybody got...
AIDS.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yeah. But not just AIDS. AIDS and shit.
AIDS shit.
Man, everybody got AIDS and shit. And what movie is that from?
Leprechaun Ford in the Hood.
Oh my god, how did
No.
No, wait, Leprechaun Ford's a space one.
Yeah.
Where the leprechaun actually he comes out of a guy's penis.
The first, okay, according to Kill Count, the first time the leprechaun goes to the hood is actually a pretty good movie. The second time is not as good. When he goes back to the hood,
Yeah.
it's not.
Diminishing returns.
Yeah. Alright, anybody know what movie that is besides you?
Shit.
AIDS and shit. Is that the room?
No.
No, but it does sound like something that comes from that. It sounds like an
Uwe
Uwe Boll line, to be honest. I know it's not, but it
S-
sounds like an Uwe Boll line.
Samurai Cop.
It is Showgirls.
It is Showgirls.
Showgirls.
Because he's yelling
Oh,
at her.
fuck, you said this yesterday.
Because he said that, like, he was accusing her of sleeping her way to the top. And she's like, I didn't do that. And he goes, I saw you, man. Everybody got... Yeah.
Yeah.
I will show you guys Showgirls. It is a trip.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. I spelled her name incorrectly on purpose in case I couldn't be here, because it's actually spelled Sherry, but it's pronounced Cherie.
Okay.
And this is a deep cut.
Oh god.
I know this sounds weird, Cherie, but it seems seems like God has chosen you. This is also something I'm gonna show you.
Fucking.
Can I eat your...
No.
Oh,
No, because I believe this is a father talking to his daughter, so no.
no. Wait, I'm trying to guess what. I'm trying to think
what
what,
state?
I'm trying to think what movie this will be from.
Or what region of Scotland?
Pass.
Alright, the full quote is, I know this sounds weird, Cherie, but it seems like God has chosen you. And if that's the truth, man, is this gonna tick off the devil.
Is that...
It's from a movie called See Me Dance. Spelled
Oh.
C, like Charlie Me
Right.
Dance.
I saw that on the list. I was like, I have no idea what that one
It's
is.
about a teenage ballerina who wants to go to the Pittsburgh Ballet Corporation, but then she gets cancer, but then she becomes gets the opportunity to, like, brainwash people for Christ.
So it has the plot squirrel brain of B movie,
Yes.
where it just changes plots.
No, all of these things are pretty consistently, like, except that she, like, looks perfectly happy and healthy, and then like, once her mission is done, she just fucking drops dead under the Christmas tree.
Jesus.
I have to it's so fascinating. but it's very earnest. Like, I can't hate it just because it's so earnest.
Yeah.
There was also a line that if I could find it, I was going to be in here that was like, every day God's creation is going more and more into hell, and it's really pissing me off. And of course the iconic, I'm angry too. Man, I do not want these feelings.
With these motherfucking snakes
Snakes on
this
this motherfucking
plane.
Okay, the next one is,
I mean, snakes. You get the Glasgow version. Jake's on a train.
but you know, I'm really wired. Why don't I take you home?
This is the one, isn't it?
Find a way to censor yourselves, boys.
Basically,
Can I eat your cat?
basically does the thing that Batman isn't allowed to do to Catwoman.
Yes.
Cunnilingus and killing, the two things I never do.
I only have one rule.
But she's Catwoman. If there's any cat...
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Batman only has one rule, and it's not the one you think.
Probably get her into bed with a laser pointer.
He's tied it to it. So the full line is, but you know, I'm really wired. Why don't I take you home and eat your cat?
But
what is the movie?
Should I do it like Divine? Should I
and
put in the opening the take on me?
This isn't Batman and Robin. This quote is not Batman and Robin, is it?
Quote is not Batman.
Sadly.
I'm gonna go before I fall asleep. But that's okay, Hybrid.
Thank you, Hybrid.
That's
By the way,
okay.
Hybrid, you have won just because you've stuck around longest for this nonsense, and you didn't Google like everyone else did. So you know the drill, Hybrid. If you'd like if you'd like to be depicted in your favorite bad movie, let me know and I'll get that drawn at some point. I need to finish that one from the Wicked one. I've been busy with events. We have another event.
We have 15 and we're on number... we have 13, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Right. I tried to edit those numbers.
We have 6.
6 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just stay on... Let's just entertain ourselves and stay on channel. Okay, so, that's from Shark Attack 3.
Ah.
Also, it was ad-libbed. Because they had been filming for a very long time, and they were kind of falling asleep.
Yeah.
And the guy who delivered that, who is a very gay man, was like, you know, I'm just gonna like wake everybody up.
Yeah.
So, while you were still learning to
Spell your name! I was conquering galaxies or something like that.
I was being trained to look at galaxies.
Yeah.
Was that from the new Buzz Lightyear film?
Well then.
Wait, is it?
No.
No.
Oh.
That would be funny. That's from Battlefield Earth. Which is basically,
Oh, John
Scientology.
Travolta with dreadlocks.
Yeah,
That and
Scientology.
See Me Dance, so that we get both, like, we should watch double feature those, so we get both
Right.
ends of the religious propaganda
Here's my
spectrum.
peeve about that. It's not, like, that bit's funny, the rest of it's just boring. I've tried to watch it, it's not funny enough to retain your attention. It's just boring after a while.
What, Battlefield?
Yeah. Like, that bit's funny.
Is that not like fucking straight out Scientology?
Yeah, no, legit, it is.
That's what I'm saying. We watch that and we watch See Me Dance, so we get both ends of the religious propaganda spectrum.
We can, but Battlefield Earth bores the tits off me.
See Me Dance is honestly also a little bit boring. I just think it's very earnest
Yeah.
and, like, they don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have included Fred the movie as well.
Oh, man.
You cut my quote from this movie, so I'm going to give the other quote from this movie, which is, of course!
Oh. That's because I already did this quote.
I know, so I'm going, of course!
Street Fighter. In Bison.
Oh, nice.
Of course. It's like, of course! It's
What I also find really confusing is they pretty much mashed 2 Street Fighter characters together, like, oh, what's the name of Giles' friend again? Nash or something. And they turn him into Blanca.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, that's not how it fucking...
Yeah, they were just
that's not
like,
what
yeah.
happens. He gets that by learning martial arts from Electric Eels.
Yeah. We'll just name drop these characters. That'll do the trick.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now this one. You nicknamed my daughter...
After the Loch Ness Monster. I saw this on the
You
list.
nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster!
Twilight, apparently.
It's
There was
Twilight Breaking Dawn.
There was a guy... I think there was a guy at my old work called Nessie because he could never be found.
That's brilliant. I love that. That's how men nickname each other. Is like you
I
have to
remember
do
there
so
was-
much intellectual leapfrogging
Or like
to get to why the
or
nickname.
motion light only works when someone's walking past.
Yeah.
Or this one that had a little bit that sort of had like one leg sort of longer than others or to walk like that. He was called Sniper's Nightmare.
This brutality of men nicknaming each other. And here's the thing, those nicknames will be what they are called for the rest of their lives. Their children will call them that. It'll be inscribed on their gravestones. Their real name will be forgotten to time. That is what men are like to each other.
There was one.
So if I start calling you Caillou, because when your hair grows out, it's not Coco Melon.
I love that.
You know when you annoy me when we're in bed, I just push you out of bed. Wait till we're in bed tonight. You're getting pushed out of bed again.
Hey, it's not Coco Melon, baby.
It's worse.
How is it worse?
Caillou's a cunt. Caillou's like the worst little brat in the world. He's worse than Peppa Pig.
He is accurate though. He is an accurate depiction of 3-year-old behavior.
He is, but Jesus Christ.
All right. I will bring you his head.
And I will place it on your piano. Samurai Cop.
Now is Stay Cool.
Bird Boy.
Pony Boy.
That's Stay Gold.
Oh,
Oh.
what's that from again?
That's from The Outsider.
Oh shit.
I remember that. That was Batman and Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Stay cool.
Bird Boy.
Okay, everybody, chill.
Chill.
Too bad you.
Will die.
Oh, combat now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other one? I said I had 2 that I wanted.
I mean, she had
And
the
I got,
sexy
you like
voice, so
bubbles?
just-
Oh, I have another one. I'm just giving you. Let's green egg and ham it.
Cat in the Hat.
I was gonna guess a Dr. Seuss one. No? Not a Dr. Seuss one?
It's from Shazam, starring Shaquille O'Neal.
is the genie.
during his rap break.
Oh no, I forgot that movie existed.
I didn't.
That's twice Shaquille O'Neal's come up in this quiz.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Right, that's the quiz done. Should we wrap this up?
Yeah.
No one's paying attention anymore.
It's alright.
And
Well,
remember-
future events such as these will affect you in the future.
Even nudists wear clothes in the winter.
Alright, everyone, chill.